Hey, you guys, this is Jennifer in Raybon. I wanted to do my self-rise review for the class at hand with Professor Shannon. I'm not, I usually have A's and B's. I worked so hard to, pull my grades up, especially when I first came, started attending Full Sail. It was really, really hard for me. So I pretty much learned everything on my own and different things of that nature. And so I got a hand hold of it. This time, you guys, I ran into a real challenge. Um, I I really think I underestimated the workload. I underestimated the effort, the brainstorm, the brain mapping, the research. I I was I'm I can you know I can say that I'm not proud of my grade that I've received. I'm not proud of the progress that I lacked to make in this class because I feel like I made some type of progress because I knew nothing about research. I knew nothing about databases. I knew nothing about primary sources of that nature. I just never really knew anything about that. So this class for me was a plus because it was something new, it was challenging, and it really kicked my butt. So um thumbs up Full Sail. Okay, so I'm going to start with reflect. Reflect. How did my attitude, logic, and behaviors influence my project? My attitude, I feel like my attitude is what pushed me through. I truly, because I stayed positive. No matter what I didn't understand, no matter what I tried so hard to submit and couldn't because I could not produce what I wanted to produce so that it would be received received so it would be received. I'm sorry about it. So it would be uh received. So I lacked in that area. Logic, I wasn't like I don't feel like I don't feel like I was logic. I don't think I was being accurate or true to myself. When I looked at the length of my assignments, when I looked at um, if I could do it, I don't think I was being logic. My behaviors were really, really off because I was so kind of like discouraged in this class. So my behaviors were definitely off. Inquire. Let's move on. As I walked, as I started working on my projects, I realized I wanted to know more about. I wanted to know more about how to write, how to summarize. So serious. I find it so difficult to communicate. I find it so difficult to begin this new journey as a media communication major. I did not really understand. I would have to write research papers and I would have to become grammarly, I guess that's right, ready for the professional world. So I am very unprepared in that area. But every day in this research class, literally, I fully believe if I had of took my full potential and just trusted the process all the way through instead of trusting it a little ways, I truly believe that my writing skills would be um definitely out the roof. My summarizing skills. This class was such a great exercise. I did not realize that writing was a muscle that you must exercise. Moving on, suggest. If I had more time, I would have. What could I have done differently to improve my projects? I found myself breaking down my projects days before. And I stopped, you know, I got a couple of, you know, great. I got like, I think one or two bad grades my first week, and it scared me. And because I didn't understand the assignment and kind of just wanted to do things my own way, didn't want to ask for help, just thought I was reading it, accurately, and jumped out there and did a project and did a couple of projects wrong at the beginning. And it definitely pushed me back from the strategy I had. I truly believe I had a real strategy. So I broke down my projects like days before. So the only thing I really had to do the day of actually submission of our project was actually put it together, because I was actually separating it part from part in the days before it was time for submission. Um, Another thing too, I would do different. I would check my portal every day. I missed um one or two assignments where I did not check my portal because I assumed that the schedule of my instructors were like the so many other instructors before. So it's really, really important to check your portal every day for each class so that you won't miss things. Elevate, last but not least. How does my experience working with media research inform support, inform or support my professional objectives? How will I use this in my career? Um, I know that working with media research is one of the foundations to creating successful media strategies and just creating great content, especially if you're a journalist or interviewer. So research, I know, is definitely going to be, just basically the blood that runs through our veins as media majors. My hope for myself is that I, you know, grab a hold of it, that I don't be so afraid of it, because for some reason I'm now scared of research. And it's like this big kind of like block of almost like I know we're researching, but it's kind of like, I don't know. So my hope is that I get to understand more about research, that I would become more excited about, surveys, developing successful strategies, because I definitely want to help people in the future to, build their own businesses, or um, you know, whatever they choose to do, I definitely want to help people on the media side. So I just hope that I get that spark for research. Um, so that's it, you guys. It's been a pleasure. I will always be transparent with you so that my story or my mistakes and my achievements will help the next student here at Full Sail University. God bless you, and I wish you all the best in the future.